Hello, this is Rabbi Bregman, and today's short and sweet. I'd like to answer a very common question that people ask about Rosh Hashanah. People ask this: is Hashem going to look at me really closely, or a little closely, or really, 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 really closely with a major zoom lens? How hard is Hashem going to judge me? How strict is my Creator going to be when it comes time to Rosh Hashanah to take a look? Is it going to be like the Hubble telescope? He's going to really look at every little little piece of data and bite of information on my life? Or it's kind of more from afar. So I want to share with you an interesting verse, and that's why I'm holding my phone, because there's a verse I want to cite for a moment. In the olden days, you used to hold books. Now, just, it's much lighter like this. Okay, so there's a verse in Tehillim, the book of Psalms that David HaMelech wrote, King David, chapter 36, verse 7. Here's what he says. The David HaMelech writes, your benevolence, the your is Hashem. Hashem, your benevolence, your kindness is like the mighty mountains up high. Your benevolence, Hashem, is huge, like the mighty mountains. And then he says, your judgment is like the vast, deep water. So what does David HaMelech say? He says that your benevolence, your kindness, Hashem, it's huge. It's up there like the mighty mountains. And how is your judgment? It is deep and vast like the waters. I'm like, okay. So what does this mean? Mountains, judgment, water, deep, benevolence, kindness. What does this mean? So I'll tell you the simplest understanding. But why are we talking about judgment? We're going to, my phone, people are texting in. They want to know the answer already, right? My phone's scaring me. Okay. Wasn't ready for that. I'm trying to be in the zone with the camera, okay? So the answer is very simple. What does it mean? The answer is this, and this was the question. How hard does Hashem judge and grade us? The answer is simple. The more you have benevolence and kindness and blessing in your life from God, to that extent, He is going to examine you closer and more deeply. For the person, like the verse says, that the benevolence, the kindness Hashem gave you, it's up high, it's huge, like the mighty mountains. To that degree, the way He's going to judge you, the judgment is going to be vast and deep, like the waters of the sea. It's going to be something serious, okay? So what does that mean? That means that the more bracha, blessing, and good stuff you have in your life, you have to realize Hashem did not give you good in your life. Talent, strengths, ability, resources, spiritual ones, material ones, and anything in between. He didn't give you that for your own fun and own self-aggrandizement. Hashem gave you blessings in life in order to basically take it and do something good with it. Help someone, help your community, help your fellow man, help your fellow Jew. Do something positive with it. And the more that His benevolence was to you in the past year, like the mighty mountains, well, to that degree, His judgment will be, His mishpat judgment will be, Rosh Hashanah, it's going to be deep, like the deep waters of the sea. You got to be ready for that. And two other adjunct points I want to say. Number one, this verse makes sense. Perfect sense. Because and it teaches us something else. People ask me sometimes, like, yeah, I guess there's an idea in Judaism, probably it makes sense in my humanistic mind. People say that. Not in yeshiva, but on the street people tell me that. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that if God has given me things, it's in order to do good with it. But where is the source for that? Well, it's pretty simple, okay? The answer would be, because if it wasn't for the fact that with the benevolence that He gave you, judgment has to come with it. If it wasn't for the fact that with all the good, the judgment has to come, then why would it be judgment? Vast, deep judgment. God, you gave me blessings. Let me have a good time. Let me party. Let me have fun. Leave me alone. Let me do whatever I do in my life. It's only because He expects you to do good with it that there's a judgment that comes with all the kindness. And number two, if you are a person who is watching this shiur, watching this video, watching this clip, who's had the benefit of learning Torah, going to a yeshiva, going to a seminary, learning with Rabbeim and Rabbanim and Torah teachers and authentic Torah guides over the years, if you have the benefit of living a life that you're a Torah observant Jew, that's the ultimate bracha. That's the ultimate benevolence. So understand, you can't plead ignorance. The more you know, the more you've been blessed, the more you've been able to grow up in a family or community, or even if that's what you have now, where you're able to plug into Torah in an authentic, real, deep way, understand that's the ultimate kindness of Hashem, and understand He's going to expect more from you on the day of judgment, at the time of the mishpat, at the time of the reckoning and accounting. Anyway, that was today's clip. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, follow me on Torah Anytime, and we will see you the next time.